Hey, what's up guys, this is Guy4 with my video review on the Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Sideways figure. Yeah, I found this guy along with every other single figure out except for Sideswipe. I swear I can't find that son of a gun anywhere. He's definitely going to be that new Camaro B of this toy line, but I'll find him like I did Camaro B. I will hunt you down, Sideswipe. But here we have Sideways in his Audi R8 mode. He has a nice metallic silver which looks totally sick, and it's I don't even know if this makes sense, but I will use it to sound smart and fancy. This black stripe accents the color scheme or the paint job very well. He has silver rims, which look really nice. Good thing they didn't use like the same paint for the body and then the rims, or else it would look funky. But this one's a lot brighter, so it looks nice. He has red translucent windows and windshield along back here. It looks like an engine would be back there, so it looks pretty sick. On the back, you have red translucent tail lights. An Autobot, Decepticon symbol, Autobot symbol. That shows what a good Transformer fan I am. But that's not really good if you're a Transformer in disguise. I mean, seriously. Yeah. I guess that's just a random hole. For a second, I thought it was a gas tank kind of thing going on, but it's not. Here we have some vents on the hood over here, and then we have black grille along with translucent clear headlights. So that's pretty much it for his vehicle mode. Guess we'll get to the size comparison real quick with Bumblebee, the battle damaged version, of course. My toys aren't dirty like this, trust me. As you can tell, Bumblebee is just a bit longer when you stand them right next to each other. He's just a tiny bit longer, like a hair, and then he's just a bit taller. So that's basically it for Sideways. I mixed those guys up like hell. This is Sideways for you. So I rate him a definite 8 out of 10. Let's go ahead and get to the transformation. The first thing we'll go ahead and do is go to the front, hold this section down, and then separate this headlight kind of section away from the tire section area. Hubcap, I think it's called. The same on this side. Yeah, if I say I think it's called, that means I don't know what it's called, because I know absolutely nothing about cars. I feel for you, Night/2020. I feel for you. Go ahead and grab this section right here, hold it, and separate the door kind of area from the window too. And then the arm will go ahead and fold out just like that. The same on this side. Oh, and by the way, the transformation from robot mode or vehicle mode to robot mode is a definite breeze. I was able to figure out most of it without directions, but when you're trying to get him from robot to vehicle, it can be kind of a bitch because lining up the panels can be a pain. But you get used to it. You just had to practice it like I did. I practiced like 2 or 3 times and I got it down. Next thing I'll go ahead and do is go ahead to the bottom of the figure, separate the legs just like that. And then you'll be free to go and swivel down the legs just like that. The same on this side. Fold up the feet. And then this thing will go ahead and fold down. See, it's just like right there pointing out. And fold it down. And the leg will straighten out right there. Just fold it down at the kneecap so he stands straight. Next thing we'll go ahead and do is go ahead and swivel this up. And this will fold around the whole entire leg, just like that. And if you see that peg right there, that I'm touching right there, it'll plug into the hole that looks like this, but on this leg. Clearly. Just kind of like mess around with it and you'll get it eventually. The same on this side. I really like how this worked out. I kind of like how they're having stuff like wrapped around the legs of the Transformers. It makes it look a lot more cool, like me. Haha. Just kidding. Not that conceited. Or am I? That's basically it for the legs. I've heard that you can go ahead and swivel these things down to form like kind of back heels that are extended. I don't find that the figure really needs it, or in my case, it does need it for some people because it's hard for them to stand him up, but he's pretty easy to stand up for me. Next thing I'll go ahead and do is, if you see right here, there's a kind of tabish thing right there that I'm touching. it'll plug into the whole. Oh, I didn't even. Oh my god, I'm such a bad reviewer. Before you even should have started this thing, it doesn't matter right now though. You should have pushed the grill in like that, and I obviously didn't do it right. You're supposed to push it in hard, and it does that. That's why it was feeling kind of funky. Then you'd be free to do all that. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, that tab right there will plug into a whole. See that gray tab right there? And see that gap between the gray and the red up there? That's where this thing will plug in. You know, it should plug in pretty easily if you do it right. Go ahead and do that right here. You'll have to mess around with it a bit just to get it, but should be pretty easy. So next we'll go ahead and swivel down the arms just like that. Spin this up. Can you even see? I mean, I know this isn't the best backdrop to review this guy with since there's a lot of black on him, but yeah, nothing we can do about it now, is there? Is there? Kind of position these however you want. Flip up the head right there. It doesn't lock in any way, but it stays pretty sturdily, so shouldn't be a problem. So we'll go ahead to the back, and I didn't even know this until I did the first take of this review. Yeah, it takes me a few times to get it right, but you can go ahead and flip these up just like that. I didn't know about that at all, and that will allow you to go ahead and swivel this up just like that, and then see that kind of like hole right there? It'll plug into that thing. Same on the other side, and you can go ahead and do this, and it just holds there. And then this will go ahead and fold up against the back, and this will fold down. Flip up the wings. I probably should have folded up the wings first. Okay. Go ahead and do that. And then we can go ahead and fold this up. And there you basically have a sideways here. See, I almost said sideswipe again. Tricky bastard, you. But yeah, he's a really good looking robot. Not a really good looking robot. He has a really good looking robot mode. Really sleek and Japanese looking. I wish I had Japanese letters on this guy. That would have been totally sick. I usually like to give him a side stance like that, just to make him look cool and make me feel cool for having a toy so cool. Yeah. I guess for size comparison real quick, I would go over the articulation, but it's pretty much basic. Here you have size comparison next to Barricade. Sideways is obviously taller. Next we have one next to probably my favorite, but this guy's really catching up. I don't know why, because this guy's a lot more awesome. No, he's not. They're equally awesome, and that sucks. He's obviously taller right here. But get this guy, he's cool too, when you're picking this guy up. Mechalife features, I guess it's just this, where you spin that. It's like a cutting disc. And then when you actually fold the arm like this, that thing moves, this thing. I guess that's it. That's all I really saw. I guess this thing, when you start the transmission, push that. That might be Mechalife too, I don't know. They can pass anything these days. Silly Hasbro. But yeah, thanks for watching my review. Hopefully it was up to par, because like reviewers are getting really good these days and I feel kind of lame. But you know, stick to the basics. Thanks for watching, and bye.